What's up everybody, my name is Essence and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, what's up, my name is Essence. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and high fives are free, so subscribe. So today I'm going to be talking about the top ways to grow healthy and long hair. Now I know what you're thinking, this is not your hair and your hair is not that long. Pause. Before I big chop my hair, if you don't already know, go watch this video right here. Yeah, if you haven't already watched my hair story video, then you know I kind of go into how my hair was relaxed for a really long time, and then I had a 5-year healthy hair journey. During that time, I was able to grow my hair from about shoulder length to just past armpit length over that period of time. I had some setbacks in between, but at the longest length, my hair was just past armpit length. It was healthy, it was thick, it was good. And then eventually I ended up deciding to go natural and big chopping my hair. So I want to give you the tips to help you grow your hair healthy and long. Now it doesn't matter if your hair is relaxed or natural, because the same principles apply whether you are relaxed or if you are natural. My hair, of course, I just big chopped it, so it's not that long, but I'm definitely going to be applying these same principles to trying to get my natural hair as healthy and as long as my relaxed hair. So let's get into the top tips on how to grow your hair healthy and long. Number 1, moisturize. Now this may be one of the most important tips on how to grow your hair long. Now when I'm talking about moisturizing, the reason is that if you have type 4 hair, the moisture takes a really long time to get from your scalp all the way down your hair shaft. And that's why a lot of people, our hair breaks and why our hair can't grow. It's basically because we're not putting enough effort into moisturize it. So moisture is key. What moisturizer should you use to moisturize your hair? Just use water. Keep it simple. Take a spray bottle. If you have low porosity hair, use warm to hot water to open up your hair shafts to get some moisture in. You can also take a spray bottle, put water in there, put your favorite conditioner, put a little bit of oil, shake it up, and spray that in your hair as a simple moisturizer. Don't think that you need to get the most expensive moisturizer on the market in order to have the best moisturized hair. Just keep it simple and make sure that you moisturize. Especially if you're a relaxed girl. For me, when I was relaxed, getting the moisture at the roots where your new growth is coming out can get really hard. So make sure that you focus on that line of demarcation. And also, if you're natural or relaxed, make sure that you focus on the ends of your hair with your moisture, because that's the oldest and most fragile part of your hair. Number 2, I'm just gonna come out and say it real quick right off the bat. No heat or minimal heat. The reason why is because heat really breaks down your hair. It takes a lot of the moisture out of your hair and it makes it much more fragile. So what I used to do when I was on my hair journey, when I was relaxed, is I used to reward myself with heat. Now I know that sounds funny, but especially if you were like me and you were blow drying and straightening your hair every 2 weeks, you're kind of used to the heat, or maybe you just like the way that it looks. But heat can be a huge setback in your healthy hair journey. So what I would suggest, if you really want to use heat, you really have the itch to do it, reward yourself. Do it once a month. What I used to do is wash my hair once a week, and on that 4th week, I would reward myself by blow drying and straightening my hair, and I would wear it straight for about a week to a week and a half. And that way I could see the length that I was growing as well. And then, you know, I would get a little bit of a break on dealing with my thicker air dried hair. So no heat if you can, minimal heat if you have the itch. Other than that, if you kind of don't care for heat that much, then you can do it the way that I used to do it when I got more comfortable with going heatless. I used to use heat only from occasion to occasion. So I would be like, okay, it's Easter, I'll blow dry and straighten my hair then, and then I won't maybe blow dry and straighten my hair until my birthday, which was in June, and kind of just do it more on special occasions or something like that. But heat can be really, really damaging for your hair, and it can really set you back from your goal. So minimize heat, take out heat. If you don't use heat, then what are you gonna do? You're gonna air dry your hair. I know, it's crazy, it sounds scary, it's weird, but you gotta get into the habit of air drying your hair. If you have thin hair, this could be good for you because air drying actually makes your hair bigger and thicker. So what you're gonna do after you come out of the shower, after you've shampooed your hair, you're gonna take a microfiber towel. They sell them at the dollar store, or you could just get a t-shirt, get the excess moisture out of your hair, and then after that, make sure your hair is detangled, and then after that you can apply your leave-in, and and your oils and whatever else you want, and then just let your hair dry. What you can do is also take a wide tooth comb or anything to detangle it and kind of go through it once every half hour or so, just to make sure that it's not tangling and knotting. But that's what you're gonna do, man. No heat, minimal heat, air dry. Number 3, use the right tools. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm not talking about hair dryers, straighteners, and hair wand. I'm talking about to detangle your hair. Definitely make sure that you're using a wide tooth comb or something that's not going to rip out your hair. I've seen a lot of people using rat tail combs or combs where the teeth are really close together and they're trying to comb their hair out from root to tip with that comb. Or you're taking a really coarse brush and brushing it from the front of your hair to the back and just raking it through, and you're hearing that like that horrible sound. Use the right tools. Stick to using a wide tooth comb, something that's not going to rip your hair out. Or if you're comfortable or if you're natural, use your fingers to rake through your hair. A lot of people like using tangle teasers, Denman brushes, anything like that that's not going to be too harsh on your hair. This is probably one of the easiest things to implement because you can be using a comb and ripping out and breaking your hair for no reason. Like setting yourself back for no reason. You have so much control over what tools you use. It's an easy switch that you can make. Go to the store and buy a new comb for $2 or $3 and you're set. Number 4, another really, really important tip and something that I know changed the game for me, deep conditioning. Now, deep conditioning doesn't have to be as scary and as crazy as it sounds. For me, I do have a hooded dryer that I got from Amazon. It's the Layla Ali hooded dryer, and I really, really like it. But you don't need a hooded dryer or a steaming dome or anything like that to deep condition your hair. What you can do, put in your deep conditioner, put a plastic cap over, a shower cap, a plastic bag, whatever you have at home, and then just walk around your house or do your errands. Or if it's winter time, you can wear a scarf or a hat or something like that. Leave that on for about 45 minutes to an hour and let your body heat do the work for you. Heat up your head and you're done. That's it. I used to like deep conditioning my hair before I shampoo. I'm not sure how that's gonna work on my natural hair, but that worked really well for me on my relaxed hair. But you're just gonna wanna make sure that you find a really good deep conditioner that's gonna work for your hair. The thicker the hair, the thicker the deep conditioner needs to be. Pro tip. But other than that, make sure that you deep condition your hair because it's gonna really, really pump up the moisture in your hair, and it's gonna help you to keep the moisture in longer after you've washed it and done all of the other things. I used to deep condition my hair every time I would wash my hair, which was about once a week. Sometimes people like to do it more, some people like to do it less, but find what's good for you and just make sure that you're deep conditioning. Number 4, protective styling. Another huge one. The reason why our hair breaks off a lot of the times is because we have it in styles that is just not giving our hair the opportunity to grow, or it's breaking off our hair. So what I used to do is I used to blow dry and straighten my hair every 2 weeks, and my hair would just be brushing on my shoulders, and I wondered why I couldn't get my hair past shoulder length. And I believe it's because the ends, as I said before, the ends of the hair are the oldest, most fragile part, and if the ends are always breaking off and you're having to cut them, then you're not getting to really see the growth that's coming from the top because you're always trying to catch up with yourself. So find some styles that work for you. Protective styles are hairstyles that keep your hair up and away from your shoulders and just being out. So you're gonna wanna look at things like wigs, weaves, twists, braids, cornrows, anything like that that tucks your hair away. If you don't wanna wear any fake hair, you can do flat twists, you can do buns, you can do pin-ups. If your hair is relaxed or if it's straight, you can just pin it up above your shoulders, take it out and not have to deal with it. So do a lot of protective styling, leave your hair alone, let it just do its thing, let it hibernate, and you're gonna see the growth come in. You're not gonna have to deal with a lot of breakage on the ends or anything like that. So find a protective style that works for you. When I was on my hair journey, I kept my hair in protective styles for like 80% of the time. And then after I saw the growth that I wanted to, I was able to do the things that I wanted, like keeping it out, straightening it, twisting it. So you're gonna see the rewards after, but you have to sacrifice now. Number 6, choose the right hair products. Now you're thinking, what do you mean? How do I know what the right hair products is? I'm not saying hair brands, I'm talking about hair products. So like I mentioned in my hair journey video, I used to use Vaseline, Blue Magic, like all of these products that were just so bad for my hair. So what I suggest for you if you're starting a healthy hair journey is to invest in these hair products. You're gonna wanna find a sulfate shampoo. That's something that's gonna deep clean your hair. It's gonna strip it of, you know, grease and oils and stuff like that, especially if you've had your hair in a protective style for a long time, or maybe you work out and you're sweating a lot in your hair, or if your hair is really dirty, you need a sulfate shampoo that's gonna really lift all of that gunk, grease, and dirt off your scalp and really just give you a brand new start and reset your hair. So you're gonna need a sulfate shampoo. You're also gonna need a sulfate-free shampoo. These are the shampoos that you're gonna be using more often. I used to use a sulfate shampoo once a month and a sulfate-free shampoo 3 times a month. So once a week I would wash my hair, 3 weeks I would use a sulfate-free, 1 week I would use a sulfate to deep clean. So you're gonna want a sulfate-free shampoo, then you're gonna wanna find a conditioner. This is just a conditioner you're gonna use to put on your hair for a few minutes when you're in the shower and rinse it out. This is also the conditioner you can put, you can use as a moisturizer in a spray bottle with water. You're also gonna wanna look for a deep conditioner. This is something that you're gonna put under a plastic cap. You're gonna put heat on it for about 15 to 20 minutes, or you're gonna be walking around your house for that 45-minute period of time. You need something that's gonna really get in your hair strands, that's really gonna penetrate, and definitely find something that's right for you. If your hair is really thin and thick products weigh your hair down and do it worse than good, then don't get a super thick deep conditioner just because I'm saying it. But usually deep conditioners should be a little bit more thick, a little bit more intense than a regular conditioner. Also, you're gonna wanna find a moisturizer. This can just be your daily moisturizer. The ones that I like are Elastic QP, Mango Butter, and Olive Oil Moisturizer, and I also like the ORS Olive Oil Moisturizer. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the ORS Moisturizer. Those are my top 2 moisturizers, but as I mentioned before, you can use water and conditioner in a spray bottle as your moisturizer, but just find something that you can use on a day-to-day basis. And the last thing you're gonna wanna use is an oil. This can be any oil of choice. There's so many oils out there: extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, black castor oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, tea tree oil. But find an oil that works for you. They do serve their different purposes. Find one that works for your hair. If you want to keep it simple, honestly, I would stick to extra virgin olive oil. That's a pretty safe one, as well as jojoba and almond. Those are like light oils that are not really going to do your hair too much damage, whereas coconut oil some people struggle with because it adds too much strength, too much protein in their hair, and castor oil can be too thick for people. So if you want to stick to some simple ones, I would say extra virgin olive oil, almond oil, and jojoba oil are kind of pretty basic oils as well. So you're going to want to find that. And lastly, if you want to use like gels, edge control, stuff like that, those are not necessary, but those are nice to have as well in your arsenal. Oh, and a heat protector, because if you are going to be straightening your hair once a month or from occasion to occasion, you want to make sure that you have a heat protector, so don't forget that. Number 7 is choose a regimen and stick to it. Now, the hardest thing I think with all of us is not the willingness to start our hair journey, it's the consistency to keep up with the hair journey. It's really hard because it takes a lot of work to take care of black hair. So find something that works for you. If you work a lot Monday to Friday, maybe Saturday or Sunday is going to be your hair day. Or maybe the weekends are really busy for you, but you have Mondays off, or Wednesdays are free for you. Whatever day of the week works for you, make that your hair day and do all of your hair stuff on that day and stick to it, because it's just going to make it really easy. It's going to be second nature, and your hair journey is going to go along a lot faster as well. Number 8, this is specifically for my relaxed girls. If you're getting relaxers, you're gonna have to start stretching them out. So if you're getting relaxers every 6 to 8 weeks, you're gonna wanna stretch it out a little bit. And this was one of the hardest things for me to do, but once I started my hair journey and understood a little bit more about hair and about healthy hair, I realized the importance of kind of delaying that process. The reason being is because your hair, unless your hair grows a lot, then it's different. But your hair only grows so much between a month and a half to 2 month period. So if you're getting relaxers consistently, you're gonna accidentally get relaxed or put on your already relaxed hair, and it's gonna break down the proteins in your hair that don't need to be broken down because they're already relaxed. So you're gonna get a lot of overlap on your healthy hair that you're trying to keep healthy. So I would suggest stretching out your relaxers a little bit past 8 weeks. See if that works for you. Maybe just tack on a week every time you get a relaxer. Just keep adding on 1 week until you find that it's good for you. For me, going past 16 weeks it didn't work for me because I found by that time it was actually working against me. I would get a lot of breakage and stuff like that just because of the two textures. So find that sweet spot in between 8 weeks and 14 weeks or so, and then stretch it out, because your hair is gonna want to be left alone a little bit, take a little bit of a break from the chemicals, as we know, are not that good for your hair. So stretch out those relaxers if you can. And if you're natural, then if you're dyeing your hair or anything like that, then pump the brakes on the dye. Don't put any chemicals in your hair for as long as you can, because chemicals, of course, are not going to be that good for your hair. Number 9, I like to call these specialized tactics. So the reason I call them specialized tactics is because on their own, they're not gonna help you that much on your hair journey, but you can use them here and there as little boosters and things that can help you kind of pump up the process and get you further along. So those things are things like scalp massages. When you do a scalp massage, you're really stimulating the follicles in your scalp to help you grow your hair, stimulate hair growth. So scalp massages are a good one. Another one is baggying. That's kind of like a lower level of deep conditioning. You just put your moisturizer, your oil in your hair, put a plastic cap over your hair, and then let that sit on your hair for just a short period of time. It's also called the greenhouse effect too, so you can YouTube that, but that's a good method as well. Another thing is protein treatments. Protein treatments can get a little bit touchy depending on your hair type, because if you put too much protein in your hair, it can also break off your hair. So tread lightly when it comes to protein treatments, but put them in sporadically during your hair journey, because protein is really good for strengthening the hair. And another one is hair vitamins. I used to take biotin at a point in time, I took HSN at a point in time, and I also took Nature Valley hair, skin and nails at a point in time. And that on its own is not going to grow your hair exponentially, but it can definitely help you along your process and give you a little bit of a boost for your hair. Number 10, be patient. My hair, when I was on my journey, I didn't see results the next week. It was over a long period of time that I started to see the results from my hair journey. So if you think that this is going to be some get rich quick scheme, no, I'm joking, like grow your hair fast overnight, it's not going to work. Anything good takes time. So just be patient. Look forward to month results. Don't look for day to day, week to week. Take it month by month, and that's really going to help. But over a period of time, you're going to see results. If you stick to it, you are going to see results. So just be patient and just think about how bomb your hair is going to look at the end of the process. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment down below which one of these tips are you going to be using on your healthy hair journey, or if you're already on a healthy hair journey, which one of these tips did you find worked the best for you? Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.